What up, guys? It's your boy Tyler from Sports and Survivor, and I'm back with my first proper video on the channel, and it's going to be about UFC 251 Usman vs Masvidal. Alright, so today's video is going to be my thoughts and my predictions on Saturday night's UFC card. Today's Thursday. I'm going to be releasing it tomorrow on Friday, so everyone watch it before it comes out. If you watch it later, you can see how much I failed or how spot on I got the predictions. So without further ado, let's get into the video, and here we go. Alright, so the way I like to start off the videos prediction-wise is I like to talk about the fights before the main card and what you guys should be looking forward to. So I found two fights on the prelims. I was looking at the early prelims. Nothing really stood out to me. But yeah, on the prelims, the first fight actually on the prelims, Roman Bogatov versus Leonardo Santos. Bogatov is actually 10-0, hasn't lost yet. And as I said, that's going to be the first fight on the prelims. So everyone watching, look forward to that fight. That'll be starting around 5 p.m. That's West Coast time. And yeah, that's one of the fights that I'm looking forward to on the prelims. The next fight that stood out to me was actually going to be the last fight of the prelims. Volkan Ozdemir versus Yuri Prochazka. And I think this is going to be, either it's going to be a slugfest or it's just going to be a lot of standing around. And yeah, I usually don't give predictions for the prelim fights. I usually always give predictions for the main card, and I say what to look out for in the prelims. So those are the fights to look out for. The first fight on the prelims and the last fight on the prelims. And now let's get to the main card. Alright, so now let's get to the main card, UFC Fight Island. And in my opinion, one of the best cards I think we've had all year. Actually, without a doubt, the best card we've had all year. Last year there were some good ones, but this one, the fights that are on it, especially these 3 title fights, could really hopefully live up to the hype. I wish fans were here, but hey, not complaining about it. They're one of the only sports, UFC is one of the only sports that is still having their events on right now. So yeah, let's start off with the card. Alright, so starting off is a women's flyweight fight between Amanda Ribas versus Paige VanZant. And to say something before my prediction is I don't understand why Paige VanZant is really even fighting. If you guys seen an interview a couple days ago, or a couple weeks ago I should say, she was saying she would make more money from Instagram videos and modeling than she would from UFC fights.
I'm not gonna hide that because everyone knows I can make way more money than that just promoting brands on Instagram.
So to put your body through that for something you wouldn't even make a lot of money compared to modeling or something, I don't understand why, which is why I have Amanda Ribas winning. She just seems more hungrier than Paige VanZant, and I think she's going to get the job done in the second round, a second round TKO, and that's what I see. That's how I see that fight ending. So bet your money on Amanda Ribas. That's my take on it. So the next fight up is a women's strawweight fight between Jessica Andrade versus Rose Namajunas, and I'm actually really pumped for this fight as well. I think it's going to be pretty nuts, this fight, and it's very two evenly matched people, but my prediction is going to go to decision. It's going to be close, 29-28, 29-28, 29-28, split decision. That's how close I think it will be, and it's going to go to Jessica Andrade. I just have a feeling it's going to be Andrade, and that's what I think. It's going to be a really close fight, but I can definitely see Rose Namajunas getting it done. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the big 3, the final 3 of UFC 251 Fight Island.
The fuck is that?
So, for the vacant bantamweight title, as Henry Cejudo recently all of a sudden retired, and unlike Conor, I think he's actually done with the sport. So yeah, anyway, getting off topic, but yeah, for the vacant title, Petr Yan versus Jose Aldo, and this is going to be a very good fight. Aldo's a veteran. Yan is on a streak, only lost once. Aldo has moved down to bantamweight, but this is his second fight, and against Marlon Moraes, he actually looked, pretty decent. A lot of people think he won. Unpopular take right here. I actually did think he lost 29-28. A lot of people thought he won. He got the title shot against Petr Yan for the vacant title. Like I said, I feel like it's going to be very even. It's going to be a very even fight, very evenly matched, but I just don't see it going the distance. I see a stoppage. Man, this is tough, but I'm going to have to go with, drumroll please, Petr Yan's going to get it done. First round KO. I just had a feeling, guys. I just got a feeling. Yan will be the new bantamweight champ. Put your money down. All right, it's co-main event time. It's rematch time. It's for the featherweight championship. Alexander Volkanovski versus Max Holloway. Really excited for this fight. I remember the first fight between them. You know, it was a good fight, but I expected it to be a little bit better entertainment-wise. And, you know, it was pretty even, but yes, Volkanovski deserved to win, and he did win. Here's the thing with this fight, at least my take on it. Volkanovski, I feel like, will kind of fight the same fight as he did the first time he fought Holloway. And then on the other side, Holloway, I think, will change up a lot and make the right adjustments because I feel like he's just that good. But the big but is Max Holloway has actually been, you know, not even in a full training camp whatsoever. I know a lot of these guys haven't, but his is to another level. He hasn't seen his coaches in person. He's been training virtually, doing stuff at home. So I don't know if he's going to be in the right, you know, sort of physique or condition. But now time for the prediction. And I got, and still, Volkanovski's going to get it done. I can see Holloway getting it done as well, but I just got Volkanovski. I don't see him winning the title, you know, a couple months ago and then losing it. I just think, you know, this is the prime of his life, of his career, and I think he's going to continue to be champ. Volkanovski, it's kind of hard to say when he's going to win. I'll go with a decision again. Same fight as last time, kind of close. 3-2 Volkanovski, 4-1, somewhere around there. So yeah, that's my take on that. Put your money down on Alex, and let's get on to the main event. Alright guys, the moment you've been waiting for.
Bullshit.
The moment I will be waiting for, Saturday night. The main event. And seriously, probably one of the, you know, most hype main events, at least for me, that I've been looking forward to since legit Conor Habib. There's been a lot of good ones. DC Cormier, I was looking forward to that a lot. Ferguson Gaethje. But man, this one, just the way it happened, the way it's unfolding, it's got me hyped to another level. And also, you know, with quarantine happening, there's really not a lot else going on. So this UFC fight, man, it's gonna be nuts. Okay, now I should stop being a fanboy. Let's get on with what happened and then my predictions. So as most of you, I imagine, know, Usman was initially supposed to fight Gilbert Burns for the title, for the welterweight title, but Burns unfortunately got COVID-19, and that news was released about 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, and everyone thought once that news was released that maybe Usman fights Masvidal, maybe Usman fights Covington, and maybe Leon Edwards, but probably not. Those were all, you know, like a 20% chance of happening, at least in the public eye, because, you know, Covington just lost to Usman. Leon Edwards isn't probably going to get a title shot soon. And Masvidal was, you know, kind of shit-talking UFC on Twitter, and it seemed like he was ready to just leave. He was done because he wasn't getting paid enough. So yeah, we thought that the main event would be Volkanovski versus Holloway. And then, boom, Houdini himself, Masvidal, out of nowhere, like a Randy Orton RKO, will fight Kamaru Usman. When I saw this on Twitter, I was like, holy smokes. I was pumped. I had to check, you know, ESPN, Ariel Helwani, Brett Okamoto. Shout out to them because they're reliable sources, obviously. And yeah, man, when I heard about that, that was crazy. But yeah, Masvidal actually, you know, he came in on a 6 days notice. That's why I have so much respect for him, you know, because of this. I think he's 35 years old. So most people at 35, when they never received a title shot and they finally get the opportunity, they might say, you know, nah, I want a full training camp, a full 3-4 month training camp, because I want to get this title. He took his first ever title shot on 6 days notice. Insane. He had to fly all the way to Abu Dhabi, you know, be in quarantine in Abu Dhabi for 2 full days. Like, how many days is he actually going to train properly there? None? Maybe one? Maybe two max? But yeah, whole new level of respect. Man's had pizza on the flight. He stopped at Rome to get some pizza. Like, what? But yeah, this is why he is the baddest motherfucker in the game. In my opinion, you know, that Darren Till knockout, I mean, what a streak he's on. Beats Darren Till in round 1. Brutally knocks out Ben Askren, fastest knockout in history. And then stopped Diaz in the 3rd round. Well, the ref stopped it, but Masvidal was killing Diaz that fight. Even though a lot of people say Diaz maybe would turn up the engines later. We don't know. All we do know is that Masvidal was dominating him in the first 3. So yeah, he's on the roll of his life right now. And then we got Kamaru Usman. He viciously dominated Tyron Woodley to capture the welterweight title, and then fought Colby Covington in December, which in my opinion was an amazing fight, maybe top 10. You know, 2 wrestlers striking the whole time, and we see a round 5 knockout. That rarely happens. Usually when it goes to round 5, it goes to decision. This one was like 2-2, a lot of people were saying. Like, you know, the rounds were 2-2, and then boom, this was it. Whoever wins this is going to win the fight. Everyone thought it was going to go to decision, and then Kamaru Usman knocks Covington out. A lot of people say early stoppage. Nope, not me. Right decision. And that was just crazy, and now we got this. Usman Masvidal, they have a lot of hate for each other. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen, you know, they were at the Super Bowl or a couple days before the Super Bowl. They saw each other, and Usman had a cast on. So Masvidal was saying, I don't want to fight you. And then Usman was saying, oh, this stuff. Usman's been threatening him on Instagram Live. Masvidal's been talking crap about him. A lot of hype, a lot of build-up. Now let's get enough with my bullshit. Let's get to the prediction, the moment you guys have all been waiting for. And I'm going to be brutally honest. My brain says Usman's going to win, and my heart says Masvidal. No matter how cheesy that sounds, it's just straight up the truth. If I had to spend $1 billion on this right now, I would say Usman. But it's just something in me is saying, I can picture Masvidal standing over Kamaru Usman. So it's such a hard fight to predict. And it's a matter of, do you go with your heart or do you go with your head? And in this case, I'm just going to go with my head. And I'm going to say Kamaru Usman will get it done. And he will get it done. Decision. And he's probably going to win 4-1. Masvidal will get a round in there. But yeah, that's my prediction. I really want to say Masvidal because I can just picture it. But it's just all like the advantages. And every scenario is favoring Usman right now. So yeah, it's going to be, I hope it's going to be a really good fight. Looking forward to it. And this is my first proper video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I started off my sports section of this channel with UFC. Haven't started off a Survivor video yet. You know, some future videos that I have planned. You know, I told you guys last time I did, but I didn't say what. So now I'll, you know, debrief a little bit. NHL playoff predictions, NBA playoff predictions, you know, NFL season, what I expect, Premier League, you know, it's coming to an end, you might expect a video on that, and then boxing videos, fights I want to see in the future, YouTube boxing videos, obviously some more UFC videos, and then Survivor-wise, you guys can see my favorite seasons of all time, favorite players of all time, who I think is the GOAT, or, you know, top 10, and yeah, all that stuff, my favorite tribals, favorite episodes, casting a new season, so expect a lot of good, you know, good quality videos, and I'll see you guys in the next. Probably going to be a UFC 251 review, so I'll see you guys Saturday night or Sunday. And peace out.
Usman, I can't stand him, man. I can't stand that dude. When the time comes, I will break his face.